Black chimpanzees are animals whose genes are extremely similar to yours. They resemble you in many ways. Not only do they possess intelligence second only to humans, they also have a complex emotional world. For generations, they have lived deep in this African rainforest. On this ordinary day, a very extraordinary little one was born. His name is Oscar, and his extraordinary destiny has quietly begun. Oscar was born into a large family of 35 chimpanzees. This is his mother, Isha. Oscar is her only child. To 3-month-old Oscar, his mother Isha is his entire world. In the group, there is a grandfather already 50 years old. A witness to half a century of storms. There are also youngsters around Oscar's age, all growing together in this complex social system, learning from one another. Oscar will only reach adulthood at around age 20. But one day, he will grow up to be a being as imposing as this one. This is Freddy, massive in size and ruler of this territory. Even though there are young, ambitious males eager to one day replace him, he doesn't mind at all, because he has absolute confidence in himself. To survive in the rainforest requires more than strength. It also takes intelligence. The jungle is full of tools and resources, but knowing how to use them skillfully is an art in itself. Insects hiding in tree trunks are their favorite snacks, but Oscar is not yet skilled at using tools. He still needs to learn patiently from his mother. Oscar doesn't always stay by Aisha's side. Playing with his peers helps him develop social skills. For a long time to come, Oscar will still rely on Aisha's milk for survival. And Isha's milk depends entirely on the nutritious nuts found in their territory. Right now is peak nut ripening season. The feast has begun. Although chimps don't have cheek pouches like squirrels, their mouths are big enough to hold several nuts at once. The incredibly hard nuts require proper tools to crack open. It seems easy, but in practice, it's not simple at all. Even though Oscar uses all his strength, the nut still refuses to crack. He is puzzled. Is something wrong with the nut? He switches to a new one, tries again with all his might, and ends up smashing his own fingers. Only now does he notice everyone else is using stones. He has struggled all this time, yet no one told him. Eventually, after much effort, he finally manages to eat a nut. But he makes a rookie mistake. When going to get more nuts, he leaves his stone behind. Soon after, an unruly old chimp steals it, just like that. But beneath this peaceful surface, a crisis is quietly forming. Outside Freddy's territory, a hostile chimpanzee group exists. Their numbers are twice as large, and they are led by a fearsome leader, Scar. They are preparing a full-scale assault on Freddy's group to seize their territory. Meanwhile, as fruit becomes scarce, Freddy's group turns to another food source. Like humans, they are omnivores, but their choice of meat might surprise you. Monkeys. Hunting is the job of the males. They spread out into a fan-shaped formation. Freddy stays at the center. The monkeys have no idea. They are about to be hunted. Monkeys are smaller than chimpanzees and can run on thin branches, which makes hunting extremely challenging. Once all members reach position, the hunt begins, blocking the monkeys' escape routes. Freddy hides himself, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. He keeps the best portion for himself and leaves the rest for the group. The males who missed the hunt go around begging the mothers for food. After being rejected, they can only vent their frustration nearby. Of course, chimps also value a balanced diet. Oscar missed the main dish, so he relies on his mother's milk instead. He may not be the most favored youngster, but his mother's love is a fortress he can always depend on. A sudden downpour dampens their spirits completely. Chimps absolutely hate getting rained on. Oscar hides tightly in Isha's arms, seeking every bit of warmth he can get. Meanwhile, Scar and his gang see the storm as the perfect cover for an attack. With overwhelming numbers, Scar's army advances. Freddy finally spots the invaders, but the sudden ambush leaves them unable to defend properly. In the chaos, Oscar becomes separated from his mother. After the attackers retreat, little Oscar waits, hoping Isha will return. But what he doesn't know is, Isha was injured during Scar's raid and is now missing somewhere. In the forest after dark, danger is everywhere. Isha will never return to her beloved Oscar again. Oscar still doesn't know. His mother has died. He desperately searches for her. As time passes, he grows increasingly hopeless. When Oscar gets hungry, he tries to imitate how his mother found food. But without her guidance, everything becomes painfully difficult. Without his mother grooming him, his skin becomes covered with more and more parasites. At this moment, Oscar finally accepts the cruel truth. Isha is never coming back. He must find a new mother But sadly, most females already have babies of their own and cannot help him. His chances of survival grow dimmer each day. Starving and exhausted, Oscar survives on tender leaves. He tries every possibility, but remains completely alone. Only one chimp remains. The only one he hasn't approached, their leader, Freddie. At first, Oscar simply follows from afar. By following the leader, he can at least find the best food and learn what is safe to eat. But Freddie, the leader, is not easy to approach. Yet Oscar is so small and helpless that he poses no threat at all for both of them. This will be a completely new experience. Freddie allows the little shadow to follow him. To Oscar, this is beyond anything he expected. After a few days, their relationship begins to subtly change. Something remarkable happens. Freddie allows Oscar to ride on his back. This is something only mothers normally do. It means that Freddie, the leader, is ready to adopt Oscar, the little orphan. Freddie now behaves just like a mother, cracking open nuts for him and letting him choose. Since Isha disappeared, this is the best meal Oscar has had. Freddie's world may have grown richer because of Oscar, but taking care of Oscar leaves him no time to patrol his borders. Scar's group has already crossed the ridge, deep into Freddie's territory. The giant fig tree, their vital food source, is being wiped clean. At this time, Freddie is fully occupied with Oscar. His ranking leader, is grooming the lowest ranking member? A sight that shocks the entire group. Scar's gang has eaten their fill. The moment of full invasion has arrived. Freddie's group has nowhere left to run. They must fight. Freddie charges first, engaging Scar, his longtime rival. Claws clash, roars echo through the forest. There can be only one victor. Under Freddie's fierce assault, the once terrifying Scar is finally defeated. Freddie beats the tree trunk, announcing their victory. After this battle, Scar's gang collapses completely. Their threat disappears into the wind. The group can finally flourish again, with no rivals left to challenge their ownership of the nut forest. Throughout these turbulent months, both Oscar and Freddie have changed greatly. For Oscar, losing his mother originally meant death, yet he gained the most unlikely guardian in the entire forest. And Freddie, the tough leader, discovered that he had always carried a gentle side. From now on, Oscar will grow up under Freddie's strong protection, safe and thriving, beginning a brand new journey of life.